Okay, here we go.
Registration confirmed.
That's the one. I hope you didn't get too rusty since last Wazura. Five Mazuras left. That should do it.
Sir, illegal activities in Sector C. Looks like two guys trying to get access to the ship in Bay 3.
Identification.
Nothing so far. We're working on it.
Good. Send a patrol ship.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this baby's almost ours. Alright, got it. Damn, that was never 5 Mazuras. Hurry up, I'll take the ship. You make your way back and take the Vasama. I'm not in the mood for losing our swag today.
I order you to stand down. Stop your ships and disarm all weapon systems.
Let's roll!
Stop them! Close the hangar doors!
Aye, sir.
There they come. Let's get out of here.
Stop your engines immediately.
Damn, these guys are crazy. Send everyone available. Do it now.
Take down your engines. This is Argonne Police Unit 13-2A. Don't make it any worse, guys. You can still get out of this.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
We have an identification on the two thieves. They are Julian Gardner and Brett Serra.
I order you to stand down. Stop your ships and disarm all weapon systems.
Careful, Jules. Damn, losing power. Go, Jules, go. I'll keep him busy.
We got number one, Brett Serra. Lock him down and drag his ship back to the base. Everyone else, follow me. There's nowhere to run. Come on, guy, give it up. Damn, that guy's crazy on steroids.
This is the Argonne destroyer Depholus. We've got a lock on your ship. You've got 15 Caesuras to reduce speed, or else we'll be forced to open fire.
This is the Argonne 1. Please reduce your speed. Two of my men will come aboard your ship to pick up prisoner 14776A.
This is Captain Minero of the prison transport Izuma. We are on our way to prison planet Arta to deliver our freight. That's exactly what we'll do. I only follow orders from my superior, and I don't have any information about any prisoner leaving this ship before we reach our destination. You can fill in a formal complaint if you...
I'm Bandana of the Argonne Intelligence Service. I'll give you a Missoura to think about how you really want to proceed in this matter.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't... We'll prepare the prisoner immediately.
Excellent. I'm sending an express over to you.
Prisoner 14776A, name Gardner Julian. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, that's the one.
I hope you don't mind if I ask, but the prisoner you are after, according to the files I got here, he's only a common criminal. Ran away from his mother, confirmed pirate affiliations. He looks like a small fish to me, so why the effort, if I may ask, sir?
Things on paper sometimes tell a different story than life itself, Mr. Minaro.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
My team's leaving and ready to come aboard your ship. Stand by for transfer.
Last call for passengers for flight BRA 751 to the inner systems. Repeat, last call for passengers to the inner systems. Ready for liftoff on the flight deck.
Request permission to dock at Argon 1.
I think we've found him. I've just received confirmation this morning. What do you want to do now?
That's fantastic news. Well done, Ban. Could you give him an M5 Discoverer and send him over to Terracorp? I'll arrange some work for him with Elena.
A ship? Is that a good idea? I'd like to see the report by the psychoanalyst first.
Yeah, so would I, Ban, but things are moving so quickly I'll have to make my own mind up. I've waited long enough. If he really disappears with the ship, then at least we'll know what to think of him.
I can tell this is really important to you. Okay, I'll have to think about weapon configurations. Do you think we should equip the M5 with gamma impulse ray emitters? I can still remember the time I first had my own ship. That buster slow as hell. But the pair of tiny Alpha IREs saved my life many times. Even when I got into that fight in... Oh, he's here. I'll have to close the comm for now. We can talk later. Dana out. Come in. Hello, Julian. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I haven't been able to see you as often as I would have liked. Take a seat. It's been a busy Missouri for me here. Anyway, how did the new job turn out? Better than prison, I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute. Lieutenant Selden, please come in. Prepare a disco immediately.
Sir, yes, sir.
Dismissed. Sorry. It hasn't been easy for me to have you transferred, but I think you more than earned this over the last couple of Masuras. You've worked hard, without complaining even once. Anyway, That's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Well, my young friend, I think it's about time for you to move on to something else. Yes, I know you've not finished your rehabilitation yet. What I'm offering you is the chance to work for me for the rest of your rehab period. I think you need a bit of a leg up to get you back onto the straight and narrow, a way to make your own living without resorting to your nefarious activities, and the sooner the better. I think you're going to like it. There she is. She's an ex-military Argon discoverer. Not a bad ship, and I'll have her equipped for you with several upgrades. She doesn't have much firepower, but believe me, that way it's more interesting. Anyway, the weapon systems are primarily for defense, and as you'll need that ship to work for me, your guns should be kept quite cool, I think. And maybe if you don't turn me down, I might even let you keep it. Well, let's just say I've got my own reasons for helping you out. We're making an exception in your case. We'll talk about it soon, but now isn't the right time. You ask every time we meet. You should know my answer by now. He's got a much longer offender record than you, my young friend. He'll have to stay in prison for quite a while. Yes, I know it's a shame. They say the kid is a really good pilot, almost as good as you. What a waste of talent. All right, I'll make some calls, see what I can do. But don't expect too much. There is no catch, unless you consider working for me a catch. Anyway, if you agree, I've got something for you right away. These are the Terracorp headquarters in the sector Home of Light. The owner's a good friend of mine. He's the reason you're getting this chance. We're now located in Argon Prime. To get to their headquarters, just fly through the south gate and enter Home of Light. The Terracorp headquarters are in the northern part of the sector. Once aboard the Terracorp station, you'll meet the company vice president, Eleanor Coe. She's been informed of your arrival and will give you further instructions. Well, you can fly off anytime you like, but you won't. Look, laddie, rightly or wrongly, I trust you. Perhaps it's time you started trusting yourself. You know, this might be your last chance to get things right. Koon on all your ways, Julian. Goodbye.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Gardner. I'm Commander Dana's assistant, Lieutenant Selden. He told me
Oh
to
yeah,
give you a
something to
few
do while we're
tips
here,
regarding
actually.
the handling of your new craft. Commander Dana informed me that you have achieved outstanding results at the simulators down on Argon Prime, so I'm sure I don't have to go into details about the controls of this ship. This Discoverer is already equipped with a couple of important updates. The turbo boost for sudden acceleration, the Zeta time accelerator to speed up your journeys, and half of the possible upgrades of steering, acceleration, and freight capacity. Because of its speed, this ship is ideal to explore a system. It's good to earn money by doing small trading runs or with single-person transporting missions, which are offered on almost all stations.
Yak. There we go.
Commander Dana made clear that this is now your ship, and you can install whatever further upgrades you like. But I don't have to tell you that this is a small M5 class scout ship. And no matter how many trading extensions you install, you ain't gonna turn it into a transporter ship. You can try out the installed weapon system if you like, but be careful not to accidentally shoot any Argon station or ships.
Yeah.
For now, I have to report back to Commander Dana.
Goodness.
Good luck on your mission, Mr. Gardner.
Accidentally. I wouldn't do such a thing. Right, so this is X2 The Threat. It was released exactly 19 years ago today. Well, in the UK anyway. So happy birthday, X2. This is the next game in the series, and yes, it is slightly prettier than the previous game. Although I will say on release, even I thought that the character models, the character animations and so on, I think I even remember thinking to myself, wow, Egosoft, maybe you should just stick to space stuff. But they do get better, so... as you can see, Argon Prime is now a beautiful Earth-like planet. Whereas before it was kind of yellow. Not very pretty to look at. And Argon Prime in general is just insanely pretty to look at. The skybox is impressive. I mean, compared to what we were used to. Very nice. Oh. So in this game, we're starting off straight away with the main mission, the storyline. It will give you a break at some point, but it is what it is at the moment. There are some new mechanics, and obviously this is the fully upgraded rather, X2, which means there's going to be some scripts that come with this that weren't with the original release. Cheating in this game is honestly so simple, there is no point in doing anything else. We're not going to be doing that. No. But there are no obvious exploits like there was in X Beyond the Frontier and X-Tension. With X-Tension having the funniest exploit of them all. So we're in another system now.
Incoming message.
And one of the new mechanics, one of the new mechanics is you get messages. As I told you, I want you to take a courier job for Terracorp. Meet the Vice President Eleanor Coe at the Terracorp headquarters station in the Sector Home of Light.
Hello, Mr. Gardner. This is just a quick message to advise you to contact me through the station comm after you docked at Terracorp headquarters. I will be expecting you in due course.
So, yes. Another one is, well, we can actually rename our ship. Now, you might, alright, Gardner. So, you might have heard, Bandana say prepare a disco immediately. He wasn't talking about 70s afros and garish colours kind of disco. He was of course talking about a Discoverer, which is this ship. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. I suppose we can call it the party bus. Here we go.
talking to the automated positive, please, Doc.
Docking.
There is still a docking computer, that's good.
Docking granted.
There we go. And this is a new one as well when we dock.
Successfully docked.
Welcome aboard this Terracorp station.
We control it. Something you might look out for. I know I did on a test playthrough. I found 5 units of space weed. I don't see anything here. You'll often find cargo containers just floating about.
Egosoft would like to thank you for buying their product.
Yeah, thanks, Egosoft. You're welcome. No, I can't find it. There may not be one here, so that's fine. But yeah, it's like little bonus items that you can pick up sometimes. Floating about.
Connection to local trading network established.
So we're to contact someone on the station. I believe her name was Eleanor Coe. And we're going to basically another cutscene. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut and let the cutscene play out.
Ah, there you are, Julian. Welcome to Terracorp headquarters. I'm Elena Cole, Vice President. It's my pleasure to meet you. Let's head to my office, shall we? So you're the young man Bandana asked me to give a job. He told me that you are very talented. Misguided, maybe, but very talented. Especially when it comes down to flying spaceships of any size and shape.
Yeah.
He's been talking a lot about you, actually. And if he thinks you're done with your past, then, well, that's good enough for me. However, I should point out we don't usually employ people with such a, shall we say, colorful record like yours. But I trust Ban's judgment regarding people. He's really good at that. Besides, he can be very persuasive sometimes. I'm not sure if Ban told you anything about Terracorp, so I think it would be best if I give you a quick rundown on what we are doing here. Basically, we are a very diverse business. A company as large as this doesn't focus in one particular area, of course, but I think we're best known for producing ship engines. Have a seat. Today, almost every Argon ship uses our engines.
Miss Cole, I have a problem.
Sorry, not now. I'll be with you in a moment. We also export a large variety of engine models to other species. That makes us the #1 supplier in this field. I think it's safe to say that without us, there would definitely be less movement in space. Of course, Terracorp always has had ties to many other markets, like new technologies, research and communication, to name just two. In addition to these large subsidiaries, we've also hundreds of small subcontractors working for us. So you see, we've got plenty of job opportunities waiting for you if you prove...
Miss Cole, I hate to disturb
Just
you,
a Missoura, please. Only if you prove to be a good investment business-wise. I'm starting you off with something easy. I can fill you in on your assignment right away, or if you have any questions, shoot.
Yeah, I have a question that's unrelated to all of this. Do you have WD-40 in this galaxy? Because you guys really need it on this station real bad. So I'm just going to quickly cover their time units very quickly. I say quickly. You may have noticed that they've used weird time units. I don't think this sticks for very long. I think it sticks for like a few games here and there, but I think ultimately it gets dropped because it's kind of ridiculous. I appreciate it from a lore point of view, and I appreciate it that aliens are going to have different units of time. I mean, hell, planets are probably going to have different units of time to express what a day is, right? Because their planet might rotate at a different speed, or might be bigger or smaller or something. So I appreciate that, but anyway. A Sezura, Sezura, is the smallest unit of time that is equivalent to 1.7 seconds. A Mizura is 96 Cezuras, or basically 163.2 seconds. A Stazora, 96 Mizoras, is 261.12 minutes, so just over 4 hours. A Tazora is 7 Stazoras, which is 1.27 days, or 30.464 hours. A Wazora is 7 Tazoras, or equivalent to 8.89 days. A Mazora is 7 Wazoras and is equivalent to 62.23 days, so about 2 months. And Jazora is 8 Mazoras, or 1.36 years, 497.84 days. The Taladi also use these terms which few have bothered to adopt. A Quasora is 22 Mizoras, or 59.84 minutes. An Inzora is 8 Mizoras, or 21.76 minutes. And a Sun is 1 Jazora, which is, of course, 1.36 years, 8 Mazoras. So, yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'm never able to remember any of it. I tried to keep it a shorthand version of, like, Cezora seconds, Mizora minutes, Stazora hours, Tazora days, Wazora weeks, Mazora, months divided by 2, and Jazora years. And even then, I really don't remember them. I have to keep it on my phone next to me, so I have some reference and shorthand before it was printed in the manual. Before I'd keep it in, keep my manual next to me, just in case I need a reference point to translate from. I think it's ridiculous, personally. I think that honestly, they could have gotten away with sticking to days and so on and so forth, but there we go. So, I'm still confused. Why is Terracorp so interested in giving me of all people, a job?
Let's just say Bandana might not be the only person in high places that would like to see you getting back on the right track. But we'll talk about that another time. Right now, you should try to focus on doing well on your first assignment. The rest will come all by itself.
So, what's this assignment all about?
Okay, this is what we want you to do. One of our crystal fabs has been experiencing problems with their manufacturing computer for Tazuras now. The engineers were undertaking experiments to recreate a second red crystal. This has turned out to be a very bad idea as the computer crashed. We've sent components to replace the damaged parts, but some Bakane technician fried the whole thing again. The factory is losing money all the time, so we need to get another batch of computer components to them as quickly as possible. We are going to load your ship with the required 15 computer components here at Terracorp HQ. They will take up 30 units of your cargo space. So all you have to do is to deliver the components to our crystal fab. The fab is in the system ore belt just behind the south gate. Dock with our crystal fab near the east gate. It's really hard to miss. After you docked, you just have to transfer the computer components using your standard interface for trading. That's it. Pretty easy, but important to us nevertheless.
No offense, but I think you're grossly underestimating my abilities, lady.
Sorry, but I can't offer you anything better yet. You must start by earning respect and trust. In exchange, given time, we'll give you more and more responsibility. A fresh start is always hard, but when you look back on this in a few Jazuras' time, you won't regret it. I promise. You just have to be patient.
Jazura year, by the way. So in a few years' time. Okay, thanks. I guess I'll leave for the ore belt immediately.
Good. We'll start loading the computer components onto your ship right away. Once you've completed this job, I'll see if I can get you something a little more exciting. Just in case you're wondering, you can sell the components at the factory, so you'll get paid on delivery. I'll mail you with further instructions when you arrive at the Crystal Fab. Good luck, Julian. See you soon.
Oh, my happy ending from this lady would be tons of credits in my bank account. That would be fantastic. Much appreciated. I'm kind of a little bit...
Dear visitors, we are experiencing some minor surges in our power grid. Please excuse any inconvenience.
So no cargo container today. Okay. It's completely random by the looks of it. Of course, space weed is the most expensive of illicit goods, and the reason why I found it so useful last time was because we're going to the ore belt system. Very literally just behind the north gate of the ore belt system is a pirate base, so very useful. We don't need to scan stations anymore in order to know what they are. We just know what they are. That's a useful thing. Oh, and we can obviously still see the lore there. The icon down at the bottom there, just under the text, is the territory icon, which should match the race up there. Yeah, so you start building that up as you start visiting systems. The gravidar that you see in the bottom right corner over here, you can see like E's, T's, N's, and F's. They all mean something. So the E here is going to be a solar power plant. I'm not sure what symbol that was. I think it was a U, wasn't it? No, F, food. T, technology. N, some kind of intermediate good, I assume. M would be a mine. But, I mean, it's not that really dissimilar from the old X Beyond the Frontier days, and still got some similar music going on. I have to say, this game does perform quite well in 4K. Kind of. I've not got it running at 4K though. I have it running at HD. I'm not sure if I can stream in 4K, so I just kept it as HD for now. You don't suddenly stop when you hit a jump gate. In fact, you accelerate forward.
Entering system, ore belt.
So the factory we're looking for is this one here, I believe.
Terracorp
yes.
Crystal Fab.
I think you can turn that off. Well, we'll turn that up to 10 for a start. Yeah, you can turn that off if you don't want it. You can also turn off station announcements.
Incoming message.
I'm glad you have arrived. Please dock at the
I won't
Terracorp
do
Crystal
that.
Fab. Sell the goods via the trade menu and return here. You can then keep the money. If you want to make a few extra credits, you could pick up some energy cells or Agnew beef and sell them in a factory in Home of Light. They're always in demand. See you soon.
I mean, I got a spoiler alert for you.
You are talking to the automated positive. Please dock.
Not only does Susie's parents never come to the information kiosk to pick her up, but she stays lost for decades. You hear stations in X4 running the same announcement.
Successfully docked.
Welcome aboard this Terracorp station.
Yes. She actually... I think she should actually become the person who runs the information kiosk at that point. At every station imaginable. But it's a nice little Easter egg.
Please check your cargo is secured before departure.
Well, we're not docking there, it's full. Damn. Turn around. Oh, you can, of course, press escape and it'll auto-dock you once you're inside, but then you might never come across any cargo containers. Nothing down there. Damn it. Nothing here.
Connection to local trading network established. Computer components sold.
Sorted.
Terracorp Argon Colossus.
Oh, hello. Right, let's head back to the North Gate.
Gate, home of
Or should we go take some products back, like energy cells or food, like she suggested?
Solar power plant. Alpha. Wheat farm. Alpha.
Let's see. What's
Rhymes
available?
fact. Alpha.
The Rhymes fact, that's gonna be no good. Uh-oh, I've got a sneeze, hang on.
Kahuna Bakery. Alpha.
There we go. Kahuna Bakery, it sounds like what we're looking for. They've got no stock, but that's not what we're looking for.
Wasp Missile Factory.
Oh.
Alpha.
Why don't we just use the... Yeah, so the only N here is that wheat farm.
Solar power.
Guess we're going to the solar power plant then.
Granted. Autopilot activated.
Oh, hang on a minute. So it can auto-dock, just not... Okay, so a docking computer will do what it did in the X Beyond the Frontier game. But I'm guessing...
Successfully
Ah.
docked.
On behalf of our
That
President and
works.
Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
Didn't think that was till X3, so that's nice. Okay, if there's a cargo container here, it's going to be...
Visitors to visit our special sales area close to the casino.
Right. We're looking for a cargo container. Doesn't look like there is one. Okay.
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh, that's not worth doing anymore either. Some old bugger's already been in there. Okay, so let's just head back. I'm not sure, but let's have a look at something. No.
This is the
navigation, dock app.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Oh, check that out. I don't need to do anything. The ship's going to just fly itself.
Entering system. Home of light.
And it'll dock too. Yeah, it's a bit lazy, isn't it? That exploded planet over there has got some interesting newer visual effects going on.
Successfully docked.
Welcome aboard this Terracorp station.
Okay. Might be another cutscene.
To local trading network established.
So, need to talk to Eleanor Coe again. I will try and be quiet during this cutscene.
Julian, come on in. It's good to see you again. I've been informed your first assignment went quite well. Feels good to earn your money this way, doesn't it? Looks like Ban has been a good influence on you.
Oh, but I'll still read these out. Okay, I've made a tidy profit, but I can't see what Terracorp gets out of the deal.
Well, Julian, let's just say we don't always deal in the obvious. Sometimes our investments are more long-term. You'll see what I mean sooner than you might think.
So, have you got more work for me?
Indeed. I do have something a little bit different to a standard cargo transport this time.
Miss Cole,
One moment.
we have a problem here at...
I'm busy. Please wait a Missoura. The job is very important for Terracorp, so you can see you've earned some trust in the right places already. Currently, we are researching a new engine technology in cooperation with a group of boron technicians and scientists. They're all staff members of a boron scientist, Ton. We've worked with him before, and as a result, we've been the first non-boron company able to deliver engines that are capable of operating underwater. He's a genius, and what he's doing is absolutely crucial to this project. Your job is to pick up Ton and his assistants and bring them here. You'll meet my daughter Saya on the trading station in Atreus' clouds, and then escort her down to Tethys, the planet in that sector where Ton and his assistants will be waiting for you. She is the official contact person for Ton, so you can leave all formalities to her. Once you've picked them up, all you have to do is to bring them back here to the Terracorp HQ. That's it. Nothing complicated, but please, Julian, try to remember that your cargo is worth a fortune to us and consists of living beings this time around. Just one more thing,
Sorry, Miss Cole, but...
One moment. You won't be able to transport Ton and his crew with a standard ship. That's why we've prepared a personal transporter for you. It's an Argon Express. It's tanked and waiting for you in Hangar Bay 2. Take care of it. It's Terracorp property.
That's foreshadowing. Thanks a lot for the job. I'll be on my way then.
Very good. Your ship will be waiting here for you when you get back. Oh, and by the way, you can make some more money by using the free space aboard the Express by delivering goods to the Boron. They always need energy and minerals. I always think that flying empty is such a waste of space. Godspeed, Julian.
Yeah, so, I don't actually like my tongue. My tongue can, suck my plasma vents. Now, this ship is painfully slow compared to the one we just used.
Security would like to remind all visitors to keep their belongings with them at all times.
Why am I getting the station announcement outside? Oh well.
Hello, Mr. Gardner. Nice to meet you again. Miss Cole from the Terracorp has asked me to give you a quick rundown of this new TP ship class. You will immediately notice that flying a TP-class ship is a lot different from any small fighter. In fact, the TP's size is bigger than many small TS freight transporter ships, so a special education is required to fly such a large and somewhat bulky ship. The most interesting new feature that the TP has to offer for you is probably the back turret. This turret is equipped with a heavy laser, and you can either program your board computer to defend your ship automatically to the back using this turret, or you can jump into the turret yourself whenever you need. You will find out that this turret is needed on a ship of this size, because it's much slower to maneuver, and impossible to defend only with front-mounted weapons. Hari Seldon, out.
Success.
Oh, my
Connection
goods.
to local trading network established. Energy cells are the unified energy storage used through energy cells. Vault.
Suck it.
You are being promoted.
So I bought them for about 13. Yeah, so I don't know if there is any rushing dealing with Sire right now, or if I could use quote-unquote their property to try and turn a quick buck.
Quantum tube fab. Alpha. Tube fabs.
Oh. I'm going to be turning anything with that.
Solar power plant.
Or that.
Solar power plant. Alpha.
Let's have a look.
Kahuna bakeries are huge.
That's more like it.
Kahuna bakery. Alpha. Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Let's check it's still got next to no energy cells. It doesn't. That's perfect. Go fill it up. But yeah, how are you doing today, Dozel?
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established. New energy cells sold.
Good. Oh yeah, you were doing D&D, weren't you, on Sunday? With Nappy and her crew. See? Right, so you know how they were keen, or rather Eleanor Coe was keen to point out that it was Terracorp property? Before we give it back to them, we're going to be selling their shields and the weapons. No, that's not where my ship is docked. Right, let's send the party bus to dock at equipment dock.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Oh, and do you know what I'm going to call this ship? That's peak petty. No, let's go even pettier, actually. Is a whooper hating slag. You'll see what I mean when I pick him up. He is quite irritating. That is if we don't die. Foreshadowing, we might die.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
So if I remember rightly, we gotta go... I think it would be probably quicker to go this way. Come on. There we go. Gates have gotten a bit of a new redesign. Not really dissimilar from the extension design, to be honest. But they're kind of looking a little bit Stargate-ish. But still very pretty. Right. Oh yeah, and there's like way more systems now as well. Printed off the star map this time. So we're going into the wall. Then we'll go north to the hole, then east to Atreus's clouds.
Entering system. The wall.
There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. So, yeah, there's a new class of ship, which is the one that they just talked about. It's the TP class, and this one is for transporting people around mainly. It's got a bit of cargo space, but it's like a space taxi. Toilet paper, more like a personnel transporter. Certainly will be.
Entering system, the hole.
I would say that planets don't look as good in X2 as they do in X3. In X3, they look good. But I'd say by far the major improvement has been on the ship designs. I mean, this one's this is what I was saying in X Beyond the Frontier. This one now has a turret on the back, and quite a lot of them do. So coming at them from behind is not the best. Attacking them from the side kind of is, though. Yeah. Obviously starting extension to the previous one. Pirates actually have M3s, M4s, M5s. I think they even have M2s in this one. I'm not sure though. I know they will at some point.
Entering system, Atreus's clouds.
Oh yes, and now we have not only shields, but we have hull strength as well. So this is a pirate transport ship. Not gonna lie, that kind of looks a little bit like Darth Vader or something. But hey, it's a design choice, I guess. Right, we need to go to the corkscrew looking station.
Start mixer.
Not that one.
Alpha.
Oh, speed up. Oh, we got away from the jump gate a bit. Music's a little bit epic and sinister for, you know, nothing actually happening. Right.
Royal Boron docking granted. Autopilot activated.
I don't know if I should trust this autopilot with this.
Incoming message.
Okay.
Successfully docked.
Queen Atreus and the Kingdom
Something
of
blew
Boron
up.
bid you a peaceful welcome aboard.
Oh, it was... I know what it was. So something blew up when we entered the station. What it was a cargo container that was basically in the way of one of the... Oh, this is probably going to make you feel sick, actually. It was in the way of one of these as it was spinning or something.
Dear visitors,
So it must have gotten hit. That's probably going to make people feel kind of sick, so I'll just dock.
Hello, Julian. Please dock here at the Royal Baron trading station so you can pick me up.
Baron?
Ton and his team are waiting for us on the planet Tethys.
Baron? Okay. So we want to talk to Sayako, I think. This gets hella awkward. And I'm sorry in advance. I don't want to ask this question. Get her and done with. it forces you to ask this question.
Hiya. You must be Julian, right?
Those hands,
Pleasure
still better
meeting
than
you.
AI.
Thanks for picking me up. So, no other passengers? That's good. Mitan and his folks aren't big on socializing.
I will be forced to say this. I mean, it's an outfit. Big how, whoopee. Anyway, so, like, who are you again?
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't I introduce myself? I'm Saya Ko. Ellen had told me you'd be arriving to pick me up and help deliver Mitan and his crew from this planet to the Terracorp HQ.
I guess it's no coincidence that you and Elena have the last name, same last
How did
name.
you hit on that? No, of course not. Look, with this whole universe full of Danas, Seldums, and Gardners, you wouldn't expect two people to share such an unusual last name by coincidence. Whether I like it or not, Elena's my mother. Oh, hell! I just realized your last name is Gardner. I'm sorry. But you must admit, Argon and Goner people are a lot less creative with their names than the Teladi or Split.
I know what you're talking about. I've had my share of problems with my mother too.
Really? Look, I've got to confess, I've read your files. Normally when Terracorp sends their intelligence, I don't bother to read this stuff. Everybody deserves an unbiased start. But your files looked... how shall I say... intriguing? Seems as a kid you ran away from your mother and were raised by pirates.
Arg.
Rough life, I guess. And it also said you became an outstanding pilot. Skills outperforming even some of the best veterans law enforcement had to offer, was one quote, if I remember right. But one question was never answered. What was it that drove you? What motivated you? Although I can imagine what might be part of it.
I'd have preferred it if Bandana had not given away my files.
I'm sorry, Julian, but Ben and Elena must think that somehow you're very important. I'm sure they have their reasons. I've no idea what, but I trust them, and I'm sure you can trust them too.
Okay, no other way to say it. That outfit was a choice.
Hey you, what are you looking at? This is just my standard pilot dress. It's simply a convenient, standard uniform. Look here, it's standard, I tell you. Nah, you're just jealous.
Actually, I was checking out that chair behind you. Looking mighty comfortable. What do you know about... Oh, I suppose you could read that in multiple ways. What do you know about Terracorp?
Well, my mother's worked for Terracorp ever since I was a child. The founder and CEO is some guy who claims to come from the ancient planet Earth. His name's Brennan. And believe it or not, my mother claims she's also from Earth. So yeah, the two are buddies. Brennan persuaded her to manage the corporation while he works on a new space drive technology to help him get back to his planet. And before you ask, he's had no success in the past 20 Azuras, at least as far as I know. But you don't know my mom. Don't make the mistake of thinking that the corporation is just a little utility to help finance Brennan's research. She's made it into one of the leading enterprises in the entire universe. Mother's very ambitious when it comes to business.
Well, to be fair, Brennan certainly knew how to capitalize on the X universe, didn't he? The X Beyond the Frontier game and Extension, that was Kyle Brennan. So, yeah. He knew how to make a profit. He knew how to trick a station into selling him a mammoth. Do you believe? Do you believe in Earth?
Oh, please. Don't think I'm one of those goner types. But hey, yeah, I guess I'm half an Earthling. Scary, huh?
But enough of me, I'd rather hear about... No, I wouldn't. Enough of me. Let's go on with this fucking job.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't be wasting so much time. We have to catch the next shuttle.
But yeah, even my 13-year-old self thought that that whole cutscene was cringe. Go! Yeah, welcome to one of the boron planets. Right.
Hello, pilot. Could you fly a bit faster? Even a boron can swim faster than that.
Let's see. Westgate would probably be a good start.
Gate the hole.
By the way, that was Miton. He is going to be complaining throughout this whole journey. I'd say we just,
Argons.
Oh yeah, can't do it that way. Oh, I'll do it when I get through this gate. Woof! Away we go.
Entering system the hole.
Okay. South gate. It wouldn't be very effective on him because or on our an aquatic species. Oh, excuse me, don't get me wrong, most boron, very lovely people. Meton can suck my plasma vent. Meton can suck air.
Entering system, the wall.
Okay, next we need to go that way again to head into Argon Prime. Yep, whenever you're ready, ship. So far he's behaving.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, mister, but I'm still on board. Can you hurry up a bit?
This is the captain speaking. Please refrain from using the comm system. Thank you. Okay.
Entering system.
Ooh, cloudy.
Argon Prime.
Oh. See the lights of a destroyer and a carrier over there. I think destroyers also can't go ridiculous speeds anymore. Although that one seems to be pretty fast.
Julian, I think we're being followed. I'm sure I saw a pirate ship.
Oh yeah, yeah, there's definitely pirate ships.
Pirate Mandalay.
There are too many of them.
Oh.
Target left.
Seriously?
Pirate Bayamon.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would you mind turning it off, please?
Oh yeah, I'll just ask the pirates if they could just not. This is the captain speaking to the passengers in the back. Please learn your fucking priorities. Thank you. Jesus. Right, okay, I'm gonna head straight for that carrier and that destroyer. Am I in range of the station? Yes, I am. Not enough to make contact. Let's see.
Am I talking to myself or what?
Dude, you'll be talking to the vacuum of space in a minute, Buster. Hopefully, yeah, that turret's now firing automatically. Maybe I should have put it on missile defense. Why are these two ships running away from me?
Dear Holy Queen,
Your mother!
Something without a stomach.
Okay, I can't... I can't seat her because ships keep getting in the way.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think.
Oh, now, oh yeah.
Would you mind
Here we go.
turning it off, please?
Oh boy, I gotta hold myself back. Newton is really getting on my nerves. When this is over, I'll personally...
Okay. Don't fire at me, please.
Hello? Am I talking to myself or what?
Yikes!
No aim. Argon Titan.
And I'm the one who flies like I was taught by someone without a stomach. At least I don't fly like I'm blind.
Dear Holy Queen, is it not possible for you to even fly straight?
You know what?
Taught you how to fly. I bet it was
Enjoy these G-forces. I'm having to dodge friendly fire at the moment. Oh no. Kiss mine. Tell you what, if the pirates want Meton, they can have him.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would you mind turning it off, please?
Wonder if I can request permission to dock.
You are talking to the automated positive.
Oh. Oh, they're gonna launch fighters. Don't know why you didn't do that before, lads, but thank you.
Argon Discoverer.
Hello? Am I talking to myself or what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let the pirates have him in a minute.
You are talking to the automated positive.
Okay, they're helping.
Queen, is it not possible for you to even follow?
Alert. Missile closing.
Alright, I wonder if I can take control of this. Help if they locked onto a target
Mandalay.
that wasn't behind me.
Target left firing range. Alert. Missile closing.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would you mind turning it off, please?
I do not feel safe around the, what's supposed to be my allies.
Hello? Am I talking to myself or what?
Right. Can I finally use my weapon?
Target is now in firing range. Attention. Energy low.
No, not really, because apparently the energy's low.
Target is now in firing range.
Kiss my plasma vents.
Dear Holy Queen, is it not possible for you to even fly straight?
Alert. Missile closing.
So I've got a pretty weak weapon. All these Argon ships out there. Oh, that's pretty though.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would you mind turning it off, please?
Oh boy, I gotta hold myself back. Newton is really getting on my nerves.
Yes, he is. I do not like Meton at all.
Check him out of the hatch.
Oh, I will cover for you if you did.
Automated positive.
Alert. Missile closing.
Oof.
Solar power plant.
Kiss my plasma vents.
Hello? Am I talking to myself or what?
Eat space.
Alert. Missile
Seriously,
closing.
that guy needs to be careful where he's firing.
Dear holy queen, is it not?
Alert. Missile
Okay, we're
closing.
close.
Alert. Missile closing.
You are talking to the automated We are not able.
Oh, they're not able to help.
Solar power plant. Beta.
The priest Duke's compliments.
Ah.
Where is that inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would you mind?
Alert. Missile closing. Mosquito missile. Target left firing range. Solar power plant.
Okay, this is taking a lot longer than it did previously. Come on.
You are talking to the We are not.
They're not able to help. Fantastic.
Mass driver floor.
Eat space.
Dear holy queen, is it not possible for you to even fly straight? Who taught you how to fly? I bet it was something without a stomach.
Yes, it was your mother.
Where is
Oh.
inconvenient noise coming from all of a sudden? I can't think straight with all that noise. Would
How
you
far
mind
across the
turning
sector
off
do you want to be
the-
knocked? Yes.
You are talking to the
Argon mammoth.
Oh, that's the Argon Mammoth. Where the f is everyone else then? Oh. Why aren't they doing anything?
Argon buster.
Oh, there we go.
Eat space.
Command accepted.
Oh, wow. Don't want to get hit by them. Okay.
Dragonfly missile. Warning.
Hello? Am I talking to myself or what?
Oh boy, I gotta hold myself back. Newton is really getting on my nerves. When this is over, I'll What's that? There's a ship decloaking right next to us. Wow, that was impressive. It looked like it was a Terracorp ship, but it didn't even hail us. Very
Yeah,
strange.
except there were no pirates left, and that should have happened sooner.
Cargo bay now contains Dragonfly missile.
But never mind. Right.
Dragonfly missile.
Free missile's a free missile. Right, what I'm now gonna...
Cargo bay
Got it.
now contains
Right, what I'm now gonna do is I'm going to dock at the equipment dock.
Argon equipment. Argon space equipment docking granted.
Like
Autopilot
so.
activated.
I hope he likes being sloshed about in his tank like a sushi or something.
The Argon
Okay, I don't see any painters about. Shame. Up. Boop. So I should already have a landed ship here. I do. Okay. Trade with station. Let's get rid of that weapon. Let's get rid of the shields.
25 megawatt shield removed.
And let's sell these missiles.
Dragonfly missile sold.
Then we just put on
transfer navigation
the
land,
upgrades.
transferred.
And now we give this back to Terracorp. It was damaged during the attack, yes. If pirates decide to turn up on the other side of this gate, oh boy, oh, okay. If pirates turn up on the other side of this gate, oh boy, am I screwed. The ship has no shields. Okay.
System, home of light.
Nice colourful sort of nebula over there. It is very pretty. Right.
Gate, red light.
Yeah, that's totally what I wanted to target. Oh, actually, whilst we're coming here anyway, let's have... navigation, dock at, so they can pick us up.
Docking granted. Command accepted. Terracorp head docking granted.
I reckon that ship will get there before we do. Could be wrong. Looks like I'm gonna be wrong. Ow.
Successfully docked.
Welcome aboard this Terracorp station.
See, where is it? Coming through the south gate.
We have reports of an outbreak of argon flu in this sector. Would all visitors please report to the medic bay for inoculation?
Nah, because you want to put 71G into my...
Would the owner of the freight container 11494 please report to the customs center? Some clearance papers are missing.
Connection to local trading network established.
So now we need to go. Cutscene time.
Oh boy, you better not go back there. Meton is in a really bad mood. But don't worry, I'll take care of him. You go and report to my mother. It was a pleasure meeting you and a lot of fun fighting together. See you soon.
Sorry, how in what way did you help?
No, this is unacceptable. How could this... I mean, I don't understand something like that can just happen. This is unbelievable. I want everyone available on this and set up a meeting in 20 Mizuras. I'll call you back. Yokata, you're back. I've just heard about the attack. Is Saya all right? And your passengers?
Meaton's trying to pull the shoe from up his arse that I left behind. She's still trying to calm Meaton down and his staff, but she's doing fine.
Domo arigato, Julian. Domo arigato. Imagine if the Express had been destroyed. Saya. My God. I should have been out there myself. Julian, believe me, from this Tazura on, you have a special place in my heart.
There was an unidentified ship helping us. Who was that? There bloody well wasn't. He didn't come until the end. And there was no pirates left.
We haven't got a clue yet, I'm afraid. You say it didn't respond when you hailed it? That's strange. Doesn't look as if it was one of ours. That's for sure. But the way you describe it, it definitely seems to be a vessel built after split specifications.
Bullshit.
Shouldn't be too hard finding out who the person flying it was. We got pretty good connections to the Argon intelligence services, as you know.
See, they changed it from Argon Secret Service to Argon Intelligence Service. Suppose that made them stop making an ass of themselves. But that ship that you saw, you'll see split ships later. It doesn't look anything like split ships. Anyway, about the Express, it it doesn't look as new as it did when he first got it. I hope that's not a problem.
Don't worry about that. It's not your fault you got attacked. And we didn't think that something like that would ever happen, or...
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'm busy. Or else we would have sent an armed escort, of course. I can't believe this really happened. This shouldn't have happened. Only very few people here at Terracorp knew about the transport. If this was staged, there must be someone inside Terracorp leaking information. This is definitely going to have consequences.
Miss Cole, we need you immediately at Bay 5. They are...
Tell them to wait. And if they don't want to wait, they can leave at any time. Anyway...
I know your struggle, lady.
With all the trouble you had, I want you to get rewarded properly. Because of your brave actions, I think you deserve this now. I'll prepare your papers for your new Mercury. It's my old TS-class transporter ship, which I used to fly some Mizuras ago. It has no equipment anymore, not even shields, so you might want to visit an equipment dock first.
No.
I hope it will help you make your way and stay on the right side of the track. And hopefully you will continue flying for us in the future. Your old ship is also waiting for you in the main hangar bay, by the way. One moment. We'll have the transporter ready for you when you leave. I'm sorry I haven't got more time. Terracorp business is increasing my workload continuously.
I know the feeling.
As if I hadn't already enough to worry about with all that happened lately. Oh, Julian, one more thing. Bandana contacted me a couple of Stazuras ago. He wants to see you as soon as possible. I think it was urgent. Take care. I'm on my way. How is it going down there?
No one answers because it wasn't urgent.
Today there is a sale in the machine shop on level 2. Don't miss the special offers.
Yeah, so the problem with this Mercury, by the way... Oh, yeah, see? 5% hull. It's pretty much 95% destroyed.
Mercury is
and it can only move at 15 meters a second.
and it is a worthy successor to the Argon lifter. Terracorp headquarters.
Yeah, we're gonna scrap it essentially. Might be the wharf, I'm not sure.
Command accepted. Argon Mercury.
It doesn't look too bad, but it's pretty bad. That's fine. That can go off and, yeah. We'll just sell it. Because now we've got some, an interesting amount of capital with us. I think we need to go through the north gate, don't we? So we can actually choose one of two paths. We can start a life of capturing ships, or we can start a life of trade. Capturing ships might give us more money, but it's like finding ships to capture. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It'd be useful to save and maybe hunt down pirate ships.
Entering system. Argon Prime. Ecliptic projector.
Oh,
not
wasn't
installed.
after the ecliptic projector, but thanks anyway. Right.
Federal shipyards are the heart and docking granted.
Let's dock.
Autopilot activated.
Oh yeah, I don't think saving costs anything if you save on a station now. You can buy salvage insurance that you can use outside of stations. But typically speaking, you don't actually need to pay to save anymore.
Mind the gap.
Could be wrong. Pretty sure I'm not though. Oh, there's a cargo container. Question is, can we go through this tube? Yes, we can.
Warning, cargo bay open. Shields are down.
We can't pick it up. Yeah. So it means it's too big and it won't fit in our ship. Means it could be ore, maybe? Be something even better? Don't know.
Argon Discoverer. Cargo bay closed. Connection to local trading network established.
Trade. Oh yeah, this is a neat little thing as well. Bulletin boards. Every station has a bulletin board now. Drugs found aboard Argon ships.
Attention. Flight 8
5 Argon TSs were recently stopped in Argon Prime for searches. The TSs tried to talk themselves out of a freight scan, but by the time they had finished arguing, it had already been completed. The whole cargo bay found to be full of space weed. Ban Burnett, the pilot of the lead TS ship, flew towards the police ships in an effort to break the blockade. The collision killed 2 Argon police officers. The convoy then turned towards the south gate and escaped. They were stopped moving towards the pirate base in Orbelt. These ships are probably now armed and spotted, not stopped, are now armed and considered to be dangerous. Otto Bislar, someone who can't read, IBC News. Lottery, I hear you can win on this, but I hear that, yeah, the chances are worse than the real lottery. Because your initial thought would be, maybe one of these 3 numbers will win. Yeah, maybe none of them wins. Maybe it's a set of numbers that are completely different to those 3 numbers. So really your chances of winning is pretty astronomical. Bloody hell, this is a long one. But yeah, you can take on jobs here. You can buy sector maps.
Do not wave at the station security cameras. Distracted operators leads to undetected crime.
Yeah, I heard it too. $400 credits. Solar Plant Alpha and Argon Prime. 400 credits is 400 credits, right? Oh. Listen, pal, actually, I was looking for someone with some skill and a good ship to get me there in one piece. I'll find someone else. Alright. Yvonne Augusta. Alright, see how much ships cost here. Well, I won't be able to get a cheap one of them. Might be able to get, yeah, I might be able to get a Buster for that price.
The Argon Buster was once the pride of the Argon fleet and was instrumental in gaining the Argon victory.
Whether or not that's going to be compatible with, say, an... No.
And was instrumental in gaining the Argon victory in the Xenon conflict.
What about Nova? Yes, Nova can equip an ion disruptor, but I have this horrible feeling that an ion disruptor is going to be expensive. Very expensive.
The Argon Discoverer compared to a...
I think it might be...
Federal Argon Wharf, Alpha.
I mean, we might be able to get away with capturing ships just by normal combat, but... we're certainly going to need some money.
Docking granted.
But there is one thing that you can do in this game that you couldn't do in the previous. At least, I don't know if you could or not with extension or not, but you couldn't, say, buy a transport ship and then have it go off and do auto trades all over the place. You can do that in this game. And it kind of uses your credit account, but it makes money on the side with whatever you're doing. So that is useful. That is incredibly useful.
Connection to local trading network established.
Wanted M5 starting pay is 160. First appointment in 6 Missouri. 6 minutes, basically. In the wheat farm in the Home of Light. Nah. Okay, I could get a fairly decent Mercury.
Is the latest addition to the Argon merchant fleet, and it is a worthy successor to the Argon lifter, armed with an aft turret for defense.
What's a small?
Is the latest addition to the Mercury.
I wonder if we can save first. Right, let's have a look.
Transporter ordered at shipyard. Trading system extension installed. Your cargo bay will be extended by a certain amount of cargo insufficient.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. That might.
Engine tuning installed. This service is a time-limited special available only now. Specialists in rudder control, rudder optimization installed. Installed. Duplex scanner installed.
Right, can we tell that to go off and trade? No, you can only tell it to do manual trade runs. I think it's going to require a Mark III, which a Mark III trading thing, which unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately the Mark III trading thing I think costs 500,000 credits on its own. Why is the game locked up? Oh, there we go. I mean, we could buy it, but I think we probably need some more money first. That said, it could be useful to, say, buy that ship and then do some manual trading runs. That might be a good idea. Right. Your Sabaton shirt is almost here. Oh, that's good to hear. Fingers crossed. I know you happen to like Sabaton quite a bit. Question is, do I cheap out? Or do I get one with some shields on it at the very least?
Mercury.
Well, this one does have a shield on it. It's a 1 megawatt shield though.
And it is a worthy successor to the...
Then again, this one will have 3 5 megawatt shields on it, but that's already some cargo used.
Successor to the Argon Lifter, armed with an...
Well, we hung out in X Beyond the Frontier a lot, didn't we? We had 1 megawatt shields before. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Trading system extension installed.
We don't want too much luxuries, but we certainly do want to make our lives easier.
Installed. This service is a rudder optimization, singularity engine time boost extension installed. Duplex scanner installed.
How much mass driver ammunition? 1348. We might have to look for a factory of some description.
Navigation command installed.
Okay. What should we call our little ship here? Our little Mercury. Lil Whooper. Can't do apostrophes apparently.
Attention! The recreational area on level 3 is now closed due to a station fire brigade drill. Please bypass this area following the marked routes.
There's a reasonably fast transport ship. I just need to look for things to trade. Luckily, I got a trading thingy, so.
This factory creates and distributes ammunition for the mass driver weapon.
They need ore. Cloud Base Southwest. That's going to take them a while.
This production facility manufactures the basic...
They need meat steak kahunas. Why is there no ore factory? Okay.
Silicon mine.
Maybe we're working too big too soon, so let's see. No, there's no such thing. Let's just go get some ore. Thing is, we made a lot of money doing ore runs in X Beyond the Frontier. So you see how this cockpit's different to the last ship we were in? I think every ship pretty much has its own cockpit. I think some of them are shared, obviously, but on the whole, they've got different cockpits. I don't want to spoil anything, but don't get used to the cockpits. Yeah. In X3, they're gone completely. It might be a little bit weird to get used to at first, but you kind of do eventually get used to it. There's no ore in Cloud Base Southwest. It might be worth having a look at Emperor Mines. Yes. Especially when it's literally part of the title of it, yeah.
Entering system, red light.
Okay, there's actually some mines here.
Free Argon trading station. Video and free Argon trading station.
I think they're mines.
Silicon mine, Alpha.
Silicon.
Satellite factory, Alpha.
Oh, satellite factory. Not bad.
This station manufactures navigation relay satellites. With the invention of sending information through the gate network, satellites were developed to assist.
I see. Ore mines.
Ore mines are made.
Nope.
Ore mine.
No.
Ore mines are made.
Definitely no.
Ore mines are
So we can buy them for 142 here.
The mass driver is a new invention by the Argon.
Oh, and oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. It's ammunition factory that was low on them.
Factory creates
176 over there. Wonder if we can get that price for them though.
Gate, Cloud Base Southwest.
You see, you don't know until you go and explore more systems. But this is another thing that we have now that we didn't have before. We can check the prices in remote systems. It is very nice to have. Obviously, we need to explore more, but honestly, I would have expected a system called Ore Belt to have an ore mine, but no. You see why the system was called Red Light now? It's all red.
Entering system, Cloud Bay Southwest.
That doesn't sound good. Pirates.
A computer plant manufactures both full a rhymes solar power. The weapon component factory. Argon wheat farm.
Yes, indeed. Very lewd.
We are scanned.
We scanned your ship and did not find any illegal goods aboard.
Naturally.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Okay, I'm not seeing an ore mine here at all.
Argon wheat wasp solar wasp missile.
Yeah, no ore mines. Where on earth was that guy going? Just having a look. Own ships. Oh, he was heading to Heron's Nebula, but he's currently in Ore Belt. Damn. Should have read that. See. He seems really slow, though.
No, solar power plant. Beta.
Why are pirates attacking this power plant?
Docking granted. Autopilot activated. Successfully docked.
Bit risky considering the pirates are right outside.
The Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
But 14 credits. Hey, you never know.
Established. Energy cells are the unified energy storage used throughout the whole energy cells. Bought. You are being promoted.
Right, let's go. I wish. I wish, Nappy. So... not sure what I was promoted in, though. I think trader or something? You have a trade rank and a combat rank. It's actually more similar to Frontier Elite 2, I think.
Entering system. Red light. Ore mines are mainly
Okay, that's actually a better price. Let's go there.
Alpha. Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Before anyone else does. Yes, this is the red light system.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
Connection to local trading network.
Alright, so we're gonna get rid of these.
Will energy cell. Energy
Whoops.
cells. Sold.
Buy these.
Ore is the most common mineral throughout the whole known universe. It is ore bought. Gate, Ringo Moon.
No.
Gate, home of light.
Close enough. We can go there and then cut across the corner of the system to head to Argon Prime and dump it off. Can't remember how much we paid for it. It's about 130 something. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll sort of do some trades, get some credits up, and then
home of light.
see if we can get a better ship to do some ship capturing.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Yeah, just gonna autopilot straight there. Oh. Avoid. There we go. Capturing can inadvertently happen during combat as well. Because basically excuse me. Basically, the aim is to get the pilot to eject from the ship. Now, not all pilots will do this. Some will.
Argon Prime.
Almost like a fear rating. Oh goody, there's still somewhat L-shaped stations. Ah.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
Hey.
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh yeah, we definitely paid less than that.
Ore is the most common mineral. Ore sold. You are being promoted.
Nice. So now we're an advanced trader.
The Mass Driver is a new invention. Mass Driver Forge. Alpha. Argon bus. Argon Mercury. Mercury.
Oh, that Mercury that we had to dock is still doing it. Oh my goodness, it is slow.
Incoming message.
Hey Julian, Eleanor should have told you that I need to talk to you. It's rather important, so please contact me on the Argon 1. I guess you know how to find your way back to Argon Prime. See you soon.
You cheeky git. Ugh. Fine, I was going to try and make some money.
This production facility manufactures...
Oh, that needs ore too. That's also heading to Heron's Nebula. Is there an ore mine there that's really cheap? Yeah, I'm just going to fob bandana off again.
Entering system. Heron's Nebula. Ore mines are mainly built around. Ore mine Gamma. Mercury is the latest addition to the Argon Ore mine Beta. Ore mines are Ore mine Gamma. Docking granted. Autopilot activated. successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established. Ore bought. This production. Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Oh. Just realised I was muted. Oh, that does look like a nice shirt. I did ask, what does it look like? Neppy, or how was it? And Neppy showed me on her phone. It looks like a very, very nice shirt. Very swish there, Dozel. Very nice. Oh, I know why I muted it. It's a good reason. Because I'm in my living room, we have an open plan kitchen. And Happy was doing me a cup of coffee, bless her. Oh yeah, autopilot, I don't need to worry. That's just a case of, can we get there before their trader does? Oh, thank you.
This production
That's still a good deal.
Shield production facility
Excellent.
successfully docked.
On behalf of our president and senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
Boom.
Connection to local trading network established.
Trade.
Or sold.
Nice. Not sure how much stations cost, so
Free Argon trading station. Shipyards are the heart and soul of modern society. They are factories of gigantic proportions.
Fair bit then.
Manufacture all types of space vehicles.
But an ore mine's not too bad.
Fab construction kits for whole new factories. Because of the immense resources and labor required to build, as well as run such
I don't think
factories,
wheat farms would be that much though.
Argon shipyards are large, automated industrial plants where the entire range of Argon spaceships are constructed.
Might
In addition to
build a
valuable raw
station.
materials and technology, these factories also contain research areas where new ship designs and innovations are always being developed and tested. As a result, they are heavily guarded. All Argon shipyards should therefore be approached with great caution.
mean...
You are talking?
Captain speaking. Are you trying to make... That'll be 5,000 credits for every gate we go through.
No way! I'll have to have a quick look at... There's a website for these games, and I think it's... I want to get the right web address. I don't want to accidentally give out a porn site or something. Oh, it's just called roguey.co.uk. Or roguey, I think it's roguey. roguey.co.uk. And his maps, his maps and everything are bar none the best. He even says where you can get what asteroids are the best and so on. Let's have a look at Ore Belt. There's one with 51 in there. Doesn't say where that one is. Might have to get you to have a look for that, Neppy. Yeah, so in the Ore Belt system, apparently there's an asteroid that is 51. It's under Home of Light, which is under Argon Prime. You're not able to click on the 51 at the screen? Yeah, go back. So yeah, when you hover over, you're not able to click on it that way. No, okay, sorry. I would have thought that might have helped. Oh, you found it? Excellent. Whereabouts? Between the west... southwest. Yes, I have it now as well. Okay, that's fairly easy. It's right next to another ore one, and it's the westernmost one. Yeah, okay. Let's do this.
Docking computer. Not
I don't want to dock.
installed.
Wait, come back here.
You are talking?
Captain speaking. That'll be 5... We have a deal. We'll follow...
You are talking?
Captain speaking. Are you trying... Yeah.
Unlike the previous games, I don't think we can actually move stuff onto the transport ship until it's docked. We actually have to wait. Which, I mean, it's fairly... That's more realistic, right? And it's like, we've already got a, thank you, by the way, Neppy. That's some A1 help right there. Ah, excellent. It's docked. I should. That's good to hear. I'm so glad that it arrived in a very satisfactory condition.
Federal Argon Shipyard. Ore mine bought.
You are talking?
Captain speaking. Are you trying to make contact? Yeah.
Huh. First episode and we're already dumping down a station. Ore seems to be in very high demand here. Oh, sweet. So you got it a day early. Not bad. Oh, I'm happy you're happy. Sincerely. I'll be able to do something about those pirates soon. Come on. What I'll do is I'll just go on ahead and see if I can find that asteroid. It should be fairly easy to spot.
System, home of light.
Oh. Yeah, in fact, it's that one. Yeah, that one.
Autopilot activated.
I can hear weapons fire. Wait. Oh yeah, it is moving. That's good. Because what I can do is I can have this transport ship working for the station. I think. Or unless I forgot to buy trading things for it, but we'll sort that out.
Mercury is the latest addition to the Argon merchant fleet.
No, I don't have trade software, but that's fine. We don't need to go anywhere. If I bring the little ship over to this one, to our new station, I should be able to fix it from there just by transferring it over. That one?
Autopilot off.
I have no way of scanning this either. So I'm having to trust Rogie here. I'll just sit and wait. Yeah, so now we're just sort of waiting for the transporter that we hired, which should be here soon because it's not a slow ship. Oh yes, we get to name stations as well. Although I'm probably going to go with, like, I don't know, some kind of naming convention. Maybe not. What would our quote-unquote company be called? Like Temdenco? That could work. Yeah, so we could call it Temdenco, and that's the name of the company overall. But then the station could have its name. For an ore mine, not sure Whooper would work. Although I appreciate the hustle. Little job of getting Whooper mentioned. What about Diggy Diggy Mine? A Diggy Diggy Station. Diglet Mine. Hello, Foxy. How are you doing? I just hear something splat. Oh, that ship is gonna wait over there at the... Oh! Oh, we got space flies.
Asteroid.
I don't know if you can see that, or the little light particles dancing around. They're space flies. Now, if we had a spacefly collector, we could scoop them all up and sell them to the split, but we're not doing that. Sorry. Yeah, so that transport ship's going to wait over there because of course it bloody would. Oh, not close enough for it to be in sensor range. I can see it, but I can't see it. We do need a spacefly sanctuary. Right, there it is. So we ask...
You are talking?
Captain speaking. Are you trying to make contact? Yeah.
Okay, now it's following me. Very careful not to let my target slip from that asteroid. I consider seeing space flies like that this early on a good omen. Those words are probably going to bite me in the backside later down the line. So let's double check that that is our target. Yes, that is definitely our target. There's the hopefully it doesn't do something stupid.
You are talking?
Captain speaking. Are you...
Ah. Oh, so it can, but only within that yellow. Okay, so it lets me target the asteroid. That's good. Well, we'll have to wait for them to get closer then. There's tons of There's tons of ass. There's tons of space flies around this asteroid. Or some more. Here it comes. Of ass.
Everything's just fine. We'll start unloading here. It's been a financial pleasure meeting you. Come back soon.
Ooh.
No aim. Or mine.
So yeah, we can call this, well, whatever. Oh. I was muted again. I don't know how long I've been muted for. Whoops. Maybe I accidentally activated it. Oops. Right, so, what shall we call it? Diglett Mine, Nemo Seagull. Okay, let's just go with Diglett Mine then.
Ore mines are mainly built around small asteroids because of the higher productivity.
Okay, this is helpful.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Oh yeah, we probably want to tell our fighter to get its backside here. That's not my ship. Where is it? Do I leave it at the wharf? Dock at.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Okay, and I see the other Mercury's landed here. See, I could repair the hull and be left with 25 credits. Or I could just sell the ship for 2,966 credits.
The latest edition. Argon Mercury. Sold.
Ship destroyed. Basically scrap.
Docked.
Welcome back on board.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. No floating cargo containers by any chance? Don't think so. That's fine. So let's go have a look at the new trade interface.
Connection to local trading network established. Ore mines are mainly built around.
Oh, that's not useful. So this tells us that
you can specify.
I think.
New
Yeah,
new
it tells us that maximum per energy cell. It's basically going to cost 96 credits to make an ore. I think it's a single piece of ore. So it does all the calculations for you in this game, so you have to do what I did, which was kind of obscene. I had to write it all down and get out a calculator and work it all out. You have to do that here.
New price selected. You can specify at which price. New price selected.
So if I set it to that, I mean, they're going to have to go pretty far to get that, but we don't want to set that too high either. We don't want it ending up somewhere it shouldn't. Okay. So now we're just pretty much waiting for the other ship to turn up. Mind you, I suppose while we're waiting, see if we can stock it with some...
Solar
Probably not at the price I've set. Now, the obvious advantage here is that my transport ship is significantly faster than others. So it should be able to get trades done quicker and hopefully take advantage of cheaper deals. Okay, it's docking now.
Ore mine. Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Dock with it.
Successfully docked.
Okay.
Connection to local.
Now we can select the party bus, freight exchange, and just basically send over the trade command software. Hopefully that'll be enough. I want to swap to that ship now. We want to set this home base to the Diglet mine, and then tell it to buy the ware for best price energy cells, of which hopefully it will. Oh, it'd help if I gave the station some credits.
To local trading network established.
Let's just give it all of our credits.
Funds transferred.
Yeah. Yeah, there he goes.
Argon Mercury.
Where's he heading to? Going to Argon Prime. Alright then. And we'll just leave him to it. I suppose we can do some pirate hunting. See if we can cap some ships. I will say we should probably save it in case I die.
Alpha. Docking granted.
Kind of likely.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
Oh, I see a cargo container. Oh. Could have been a bit of rust.
Attention. Security. We got a 4.
It was a bit of rust.
5
Damn it.
on level 4 in the casino.
Oh well. That's a solid object, is it?
Connection to local trading network established.
A lot of stuff.
Gate, home of light.
Hmm? Stuff and things. Stuff.
Entering system, home of light.
Oh, I can hear gunfire.
Video enhancement goggles, not installed.
Sounds like that's going down over there. And it stopped.
Argon, Argon Nova, Paranid Demeter.
How can I? It is against the teachings of the Priest Emperor to help pilots such as you.
Friendly. This is where we don't see another pirate ship. Saw 3 earlier, just... But, yeah.
Entering system, Argon Prime.
Although, to be fair, if they're coming into this system, they've got a carrier right here, so they're not going to last very long here. Okay. There's a pirate base nearby, so I suppose we could just patrol this route.
Entering system, home of light.
Okay, let's have a look. I can hear weapons fire.
Pirate ship.
Over there. What's its hot? Oh, jeez. Shields or lasers. Oh, jeez.
Target is now in firing range.
Paranid now nearest priest node for permission to fire back.
Oh yeah, no, fire at me. Yeah, that's fine.
Target left firing range. Target is now in firing range. Attention, energy low.
Jeez, I'm barely scratching its shields.
Target left firing range.
So's the other guy.
Target is now in firing range.
The Priest Duke's compliments.
Shields critical.
Oh.
Target left firing range.
See another ship's joining.
Target is now in firing range.
The Priest Duke's compliments.
Yeah, so apparently, no, I can't even go after pirates at the moment because my ship is just, squishy. Pirates are a little bit more competent now. It just goes black. That's... Oh, that's not cool. Ugh. So yeah, we're not really going to be able to do much with this ship, to be fair. I think we're mostly going to be waiting on seeing what kind of a profit this guy can do. Suppose we can follow him. Or we can actually get on with, because I know Bandana wanted to talk to us again. We might be able to get another ship or something if we continue with the main mission.
Gate, home of light.
Uh-oh.
Entering system, home of light.
I don't even know what to say to that. Yes, it's it could transport stations, as you saw earlier. In this game, it can actually transport more than one station, providing it's oh wow.
Entering system, Argon Prime.
The heck just happened there to the carrier? Turned into a triangle. Right, oh no, it is that triangle that I need to talk to.
Argon 1.
You are talking?
Julian, my young friend, there you are. It's good to see you again. Eleanor Co. was quite pleased with your work. She told me how you handled that pretty severe situation out there. I must admit, I'm impressed.
I led them to you.
Please dock with the Argon 1 and come to my office.
Docking granted.
Oh. Although, yeah, I do like that you can dock on these ships. Alright, I'll go quiet for the cutscene.
Hi, Julian. Have a seat. So, where to start? Right. You always wanted to know why I helped you out in the first place. I'd have told you earlier, but I wasn't sure. Hell, none of us were. And I didn't intend to spread false information, especially in this particular case. The thing is, I'm a very good friend of your father. I know. You've never met him and you probably thought he was dead or didn't care. However, I assure you, that's not the case. Ever since your mother left him, he's been looking all over for you. The thing is that you're very hard to pin down. I know, I tried it myself several times. You've always managed to avoid prison, just. So this time, we finally got our chance. At first, I wasn't sure, so I kept you in the dark. For a while now, I have to admit. I'm sorry about that, but believe me, it was necessary. This way, things will turn out best. For you and your father.
You guys need to calm down. Well, what do you mean? Turn out best? Who is he? Why is he hiding?
Well, you might have heard his name once or twice. That's because he is, in fact, your current employer. Yes, that's right. Your father is Kyle Brennan, head of Terracorp.
Dun dun dun!
I'm sure you've got a lot of questions to ask, but first, let me give you a quick overview of his story so you'll understand his side of the story. That'll make things easier for you. But anyway, I think your father can tell you much more than I ever could. So I'd better leave it up to him, unless of course there's anything you want to know right away.
How did my father become a head of such a big company? I feel like I could have read that out a lot more suggestively, but I won't.
Julian, Kyle didn't become head of it. He founded Terracorp many years ago. He did it as a way to fund his research. All these years, your father has yearned to build a technology that would allow him and others to return to his homeland.
So, my father wants to meet me? Or he just went out for a pack of smokes?
Of course he does, Julian. But it's really up to you. I talked to him a few Tezuras ago, and he asked me to send you over to the Gona Temple in the cloud-based Southwest system. Julian, believe me, your father really wants to see you. He's been looking forward to this for many Yazuras. Kyle, your father, has been on an important mission for a couple of Tezuras, but he said he'd be back at the Gona Temple by now. Just fly through the West Gate and twice through the South Gate to get there. I'll see you two soon. I've got to pay a visit to your father anyway. He's been terribly reserved when talking about his latest trips. Anyway, I wish you both the best of luck. Oh, before you head off, one last hint from an old space traveler. I suggest you call in at the local equipment dock before you leave for Cloud Base and buy a couple of speed upgrades for your ship. Goodbye, Julian.
I got no money. Literally zero. He went to get some milk. Apparently not. Apparently he went and got milked. Oh, that's nasty. I feel bad for saying that.
Incoming message. Argon pirate ship. Target left firing range.
Oh no, that's way too powerful.
Target is now in firing range. Target left firing range. Entering system. Home of
Okay, we got a
light.
message. Yeah, we know. You just told us. It's like having a conversation with someone and then they text you shortly after going over what you just had a conversation about. It's like, yeah, I know. You just told me. Nope.
Target left firing range.
Absolutely not. His name is seriously Bandana, yeah. He, in X Beyond the Frontier, he had a funky head appeal as well. Appeal? He had a funky hat. Apparel, that's the word, thank you. He did look like, he spoke like one too. It was a ridiculous British accent.
Entering system. Ore belt.
Like, he was one step away from sounding like Nigel from the, the Wild Thornberries or something like that. Mind you, I've only ever watched that in passing, so I, for all I know, he could have an American accent. I'd have no idea. As I said, one step away. It was pretty bad. It's in episode 6 of the X Beyond the Frontier. It's on YouTube. I mean, I also know it's nearly 9 hours long, so...
Goner Temple.
Right, let's dock there then.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated. Successfully docked.
It is a great honor that you wish to visit the Goner Temple. The Goners welcome you aboard.
Not here by choice. See?
Connection to local trading network established.
It was Noel something, wasn't it? Oh, good lord, there's so many people here.
Peace to you, my son. Have you heard the good news? What? Leave me.
He sounds familiar.
Peace to you, my child. Have you heard the good news?
Peace to you, my...
Nope.
Peace to you, my...
Nope. Who was it? Noah? Noah. Why does the face and the helmet look like Robert Picardo? Anyway, quiet time for me.
Ah, young Brennan Summer it is, isn't it? It's my pleasure and honor to meet the son of such a fine man as your father truly is. I know you came to meet him. He told me about it. And believe me, young Brennan, I've never seen him talking about anything that excited him so much ever before. Not even when he was talking about Earth.
Is there anything you can tell me about my father?
Believe me, I would much prefer to tell you something else other than what I have to. But I fear I've bad news for you, young Brennan Sama. Your father told us that he expected to be back by now, but he hasn't appeared. I am, in fact, lacking the comprehension of his belatedness. With your arrival and your eagerness to meet your father, I very much doubt he would allow himself to be late on such an occasion. We haven't been able to enjoy his presence in Tazura's now, and we seem to have lost his shining light in the endless darkness of the universe that surrounds us. What I am meaning is that we can't find him anywhere. I wish there was better news for you, young Brennan Sama.
He went out for some bloody milk again, didn't he? Then you can't have tried hard enough to find him. It can't be that difficult. I mean, people this incompetent, yeah, it is.
I understand your anger, young Brennan Sama. You have my deepest apologies, but I promise you, we will find out the whereabouts of your father, and we will also find out about the path his fate has led him on. I have already talked to Bandana, a good friend of Brennan Sajian, about his unexpected disappearance. He called me back just Missouri's ago and told me about a very disturbing talk he had with Eleanor Coe from Terracorp, whom you might have already met. His troubled words led me to believe that maybe something might have happened to your father. He also said they'd be coming over here to discuss it in more detail and at length. I know this news must be hard for you, young Brennan Sama, but I'm sure your father is all right, and you will see that destiny is on our side when he returns safe and unharmed. Always remember,
foreshadowing.
The existence of a simple solution is always out there, waiting to be uncovered, but overshadowed by the dark forces that build our imagination.
Argon Intelligence Service Corvette to Gona Temple, Bandana here. It's an honor to meet the beholder of the truth. Hello, Julian, my friend. I didn't expect that we'd meet again this soon. Before we get to start, I have someone for you. Looks like my comm calls helped more than I thought. He wanted to see you right away, so I couldn't stop him from tagging along.
Hey, Jules, it's me, Brett. Good to see your face again, pal. Thanks for having a word with Mr. D. We'll talk again later, okay?
Hello, everyone. Before we get to the bad news, I'd like to bring Julian up to speed on everything he doesn't know yet. Julian, your father was on a mission to recover information about a long-lost ship from ancient Gona history, the legendary AP Gunner. We thought it didn't exist anymore, but lately we got some clues that led us to believe that there might still be a chance that it was not destroyed as we first thought. The reason why this is so important to your father is quite simple. The ship he is looking for is an old Earth vessel which could provide us with the coordinates we need to find a way to Earth. During our last conversation, Kyle, your father, told me that he had made a big discovery at the destroyed ancient jump gate. That was the last thing we heard from him. The gate he was talking about was once used by an Earth fleet to lure away the attacking Xenon forces. It was an action that prevented Earth from being destroyed. After the Xenon followed them here, they destroyed the gate, where they got defeated in the end. The remains of the gate and the last position Brennan broadcasted from are located in the sector Brennan's Triumph. But usually he doesn't leave without telling us where to find him, or where he expects his business to take him. The other thing that adds to my concern is that last video contact I had with him a couple of Tezuras ago. I'll transmit it onto your screen so you can see for yourself.
Elena, sorry, I know I'm late, but I found some unbelievable information at the old Earth gate. You wouldn't believe me if I told you right away, so I'm gonna check some things out first, meet some people, and get some proof before I return. If what I've found is really true, well, all these Yasuras of searching, and it was always there. Expect me back with some good news soon. Kyle, out.
That's about it. Looks like I was the last one to have contact with him. Any further information from the Secret Service?
No, nothing. I went through everything we have, but the service has nothing more than you do. I just hope he didn't get himself into trouble. What do you think it is that got him so excited?
Well, he must have been talking about the gunner.
But this cannot be. Over the eons, every bit of information we have gathered indicated that the tragic incident in Antigone led to the unfortunate devastation of the gunner. I tried to reach Brennan Sajin with my words, to tell him that he'd be hunting ghosts on his search for this holy ship.
But we know that the AP gunner was at the destroyed Earth gate, the very same location Brennan was contacting me from. Do you think all this is just coincidence?
I know, my friends, this is not the time for conclusions. But I think the indisputable fact that the gunner was at the gate and actively involved in the destruction of our only way to Earth, in a glorious attempt to save our brethren, doesn't necessarily mean that Brennan Sajin has found a lead. We've been searching all over the universe ourselves for Yazuras and Yazuras. We also had our eyes all over the destroyed gate. The panel cover is the only thing we found. And you know as well as I do that it doesn't contain any clues.
You know, Kyle, if he was there, and the message Eleanor received leaves us in no doubt about that, he must have found something.
And if it's only the panel cover, then maybe it's got something to do with that. Maybe we misinterpreted it in some way. Maybe we just missed something that wasn't obvious at first glance. I just wish he hadn't acted so secretively lately. I went through the notes I found at his desk, but found no clue whatsoever about what he was doing.
He vanished, all of a sudden. Nothing he could have found out about this long-lost relic could have been the cause of the tragic event that we have to face now.
You're right, it doesn't make sense. But at this moment, the panel cover's the only clue we've got. I say we start looking there and assemble a team of Secret Service agents to investigate the gate.
This would take too much time. Let me do it.
Sorry, Mr. D, but I think Julian is right. We have to get going. You know our files, and you know how good Jules and I work as a team.
Okay, it's your father, Julian. And if you and Brett want to do this, I'll give the two of you a head start.
Fine with me. I suggest that Julian reports back to me as soon as the two find any new information. Needless to say that Terracorp will do everything to support you.
I'm preparing a mission briefing for both of you with all the background information the service has at hand. Please have a look at the information on your way to the gate in Sector Brennan's Triumph.
Farewell, young Brennan Sama. Luck be with you, and so shall we.
Right, to answer your question, Foxy, Jazzora is 8 Mazoras, or 1.36 years, 497.84 days. I did do a sort of overview at the beginning of the video that was supposed to be brief, but it wasn't. A Cesura is roughly equivalent to 1.7 seconds. A Mizora is 163.2 seconds. A Stazora is 261.12 minutes. A Tazora is 30.464 hours. A Wazora is 8.89 days. A Mazora is 62.23 days. A Jazzora is basically 1.36 years. I don't think space time. I think it's Commonwealth. It's not. I don't think it's the Commonwealth yet. It's the Prophet Guild, but it's their standard of time, I think, at the moment. But I can see why Egosoft included it. But ultimately, I don't think it really adds anything. I do know that eventually, I think, a lot of them. Hang on.
You have no idea how awful these Arkham prison facilities really are. Your Commander D really saved my butt, Jules. Thanks for your help. I owe you a lot.
Wow. So yeah, I think by X4, certainly, I don't recall ever hearing that unit of measurement with time. As far as I remember, I think it pretty much goes back to years, days, hours, and so on. So I think it is something that Egosoft dropped, which, yeah, I'm not going to complain about them dropping it. Oh.
Argon, Pirate Orinoco.
Where did they come from?
Pirate Mandalay.
The whole like might be doable.
Argon, Paranid, Argon, Boron, Argate, Orbel, Pirate Bayamon.
That one less so.
Pirate Orinoco. Strafe drive extension not installed.
Did it autosave? It did autosave.
Now in firing range.
Okay, you actually.
Alert. Missile clothing. Alert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Too squishy. Way too squishy. Oh well, at least we know it's saved. Oh, I hope it didn't save before all of that. Oh, it probably did. It's a shame you can't see the loading screen. I'd actually spent some considerable time modifying by putting new pictures in, but... Oh well. Who? Noah, wasn't it? We'll just speed run it. There we go.
Cyan 2.
Holy Agnew Jules, you have no idea how awful these Arkham prison facilities really are. Your Commander D really saved my butt, Jules. Thanks for your help. I owe you a lot.
Ah, there it is.
Gate or belt.
So, as... Oh.
Entering system or belt.
Nope. It's currently in the wall. Still trying to buy him by the looks of it.
Ore mines are mainly built around
Oh dear. Adult anime. Have to be careful.
entering system cloud base southeast.
Because if this is what I think it's going to end up being, we're kind of maybe going to have an issue. Don't know, it's been a while since I played this far into X2. And I mean a while, I think it's been decade maybe? I don't know, maybe between 5 and 10 years ago. I'm not sure.
Entering system President's End.
Okay, we want to go east from here. Seriously, dude? Messing with my Sita. Should be Eleanor's fortune.
Entering system Eleanor's fortune.
On my star map as being owned by the Argon, but it says here as being owned by the pirates.
Incoming message.
Hi, Bandana here. I just wanted to warn you. Be careful out there, you hear me? Less than a Stazura ago, we were attacked by an as yet unknown alien force in President's End.
We just come out of President's End. There was nothing wrong with it.
It's absolute chaos over there. We have very little information about what exactly happened, but at the moment, it looks like the attack came totally out of the blue. Hell, a Stazura ago, we hadn't even had a single confirmed contact with that race, called the Kark. Now it looks like they've declared war on us. It doesn't make any sense. We don't know if this was a single attack, or if it's the beginning of something bigger, so just be careful out there, and don't take any risks. Oh yes, it might be wise to stay as far away from President's End as possible. We don't know if it's entirely safe there. Our patrols are still checking for remaining ships. I've attached a record of the video live feed that was broadcast moments ago. I'll keep you updated if we find out anything new. Take care. Bandana out.
What is... Oh my, what's this? I don't know if you can see. There's something going on out there. We don't know exactly what we're looking at here. Oh my god, what was that? Did you see that? It just appeared there out of nowhere. I don't know what's... Did you see that? The thing we're looking at just seemed to split into smaller parts. But I don't think it was as a result of an attack. At least from here, it looks like we're under attack now, too. I don't know if you got that on film. This looks bad. This looks really, really bad. Oh my, what's that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
And that's all we got before we lost contact with our embedded reporter aboard the Argon Perula Defense 24-8. The Argon High Council is currently holding a meeting discussing the shocking events that took place deep within Argon territory today. We haven't been able to get any official response yet, but are looking forward to the press conference which will be held shortly after the meeting. This is Kira Natal, IBC News.
Like, we just literally came out of President's End. There was nothing wrong with it.
State President's End.
Yeah, choice of wording, poor.
Entering system, President's End.
Did not look like that a minute ago.
Station debris. No information available about this object in the ship computer database.
Well, it looked like it was a trading station. Oh, I see, there he is.
Argon Mercury. Mercury.
You got some energy cells on you? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Oh, but also pirates heading your way.
Pirate ship.
Nope. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Attention, one of your ships
Yep.
is under attack. President's End.
That's gone. Yep. Oh no. No. No, because that's pretty much got all of our money tied up in it. We can't afford to lose it.
To local trading network established.
Oh. How many jumps am I going to have to limit it to? Basically, one.
Entering system or belt.
Oh. Things I don't know if you can put like a list of excluded systems. Like systems it's not even allowed to travel through. Don't know if that actually comes till X3's bonus content. Oh. Oh, shit. Just remembered, we haven't done the... Oh, I'm failing hard today. Yeah, it really sucks that you guys can't see the loading screen.
Connection to local trading network established.
No. Da-di-da-di-da. Skip.
Cyan 2.
Yep, saving butts, so on and so forth.
Holy Argno, Jules. You have no idea how awful these Argon prison facilities really are. Your Commander D really saved my butt, Jules. Thanks for your help. I owe you a lot.
Sounds like you owe him a lot. It flashes up for a split second. Oh.
Entering system or belt.
What I might be able to do is if I hang around in President's End, because it can't change while I'm already there, right? Because I think the attack's not so much scripted, but it's like it doesn't actually happen. Yeah, I think it just, when you're not in the system, I think it just swaps out the system for a destroyed one. So if I'm in President's End when that goes down, there won't actually, I think it won't actually do anything. I think it will wait until I'm out of the system. Then I can get the ship safely back to where it should be, and then lock it down to jump only once. Or see if I can program it to not go anywhere near President's End.
Entering system, cloud base southeast.
If possible. I don't think it is. Yeah, true. That would be kind of funny. kind of tragic at the same time. Okay, that's not really... Can't really tell it to avoid a certain system. That's not great. Is it in global options? Don't think so, no. That's just the same as Shift O. Wait. Oh.
First, some information about the ship your father was searching for.
Argonopedia Information Database File J21-1248. The ship AP Gunner is a relic of the Earth fleet which presumably entered the X-Universe through the Earth jump gate during the Terraformer battle 8 centuries ago and stranded on Argon Prime. For many Jesuras, the ship was used by the government for courier services until it was acquired allegedly by the founders of the Goners, Niana Gunn, great-granddaughter of Nathan R. Gunn, and Martina Sanders. The ship disappeared more than 500 Jesuras ago during the First Xenon War and is considered destroyed. It is believed that Niana Gunn died during the Xenon attacks in 215 on the Antigone station.
The reason why your father was so interested in this ship is because of his ongoing research on a gateless jump drive that ultimately would lead him back to his home planet Earth. But the jump drive is just one component. Your father also needed the right coordinates. He was hoping to find them in the remains of the AP Gunner.
Argonopedia Historic Database File A2517. The system, now officially named Brennan's Triumph, contains a jump gate presumably to Earth, destroyed to save Earth from Xenon, also known as Terraformer. AP Gunner finally destroyed the gate in 211 on the X-Universe side. An inscription on a panel cover reminds people of this important event.
This should cover all the background information you need. Good luck.
Parking prohibited. I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Some extra lore information. So no, it doesn't look like I can program to avoid specific systems. This is gonna be a nightmare. Maybe I should have started a trade empire somewhere else. Ugh. I had plonked down my first station, but
Entering system, President's End.
Apparently I've done it in one of the worst possible places. Well, I suppose I could have done it in President's End. But I knew President's End was going to go up at some point. Ark would remain.
Cattle ran. Docking granted.
Difficult save.
Activated. Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes you aboard.
So at least we wouldn't need to do all that again.
To local trading network established.
There we go. Right, where is... There he is. So let's let him go through here first. Then we can go fly elsewhere and trigger the event. How much is a license anyway?
Typical Argon space station used throughout entire.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's those pirate ships from earlier. Now, I'm going to be worried about the pirate ships potentially interacting with my freighter. I'm wondering if I should just send my freighter through Argon Prime. Or rather, send it to the Home of Light system. At least we saved it, so... Okay, now it's in the cloud-based southeast system. Run, little whooper. Fun fact. If you're not in the same system as your ship and you're viewing it like I am here, there's actually no collision. Those pirate ships just disappeared. Interesting. Oh, no, there they are. But yeah, there's no collision whatsoever. So ships can actually dock quicker than if you were actually in the system. Right. I need a...
Ore mines are mainly...
That's not good. Which means I'm going to go back, aren't I?
Gate, home of light.
To tell the station to not allow ships to jump a certain amount. So close to that system as well.
Entering system, home of light.
Okay.
Entering system, orbit.
Right, let's go set up the asteroid mine thingy.
Ore mines are mainly built around small asteroids. Ore mines.
Target.
Docking
Autopilot,
granted.
go.
Autopilot activated.
They did look like they were chasing Little Whooper, yeah. I think they were just happened to go in the same way. Way too much trust in that autopilot.
Success.
Way too much trust.
Connection to local trading
Right.
network established.
Yeah, so max jumps 1. And it looks like we may have to...
You can specify new price selected.
Unfortunately.
You can
let's see.
at which price other factories and their
that would be 10 profit. I think we had it set to 20 profit. So if I set it to that, that should be about 20 again. And at least this ship can carry on working. Perfect.
Argon Mercury.
Right, now we can actually go do some stuff. And that shouldn't go anywhere near President's End. Right. Wait. That's the west gate. That's going to take me to Cloud Base Southwest. I need to go to Cloud Base Southeast.
Cyan 2.
Because then I go north into President's End, east into Eleanor's Fortune, south into Split Fire, and then east into Brennan's Triumph. Wait. Are you bloody serious right now?
Or mine.
They're attacking the mine, yes. Like, seriously?
Cyan Argon Cyan 2. Space weed.
I mean, how much space weed? 2? I know where we can sell that.
Warning, cargo bay open. Shields are down. Cargo bay now contain ore mine. Pirate Bayamon.
Why did they just start attacking the station?
Target is now in firing range.
That makes no bloody sense. They must have been.
No aim.
But now they're dead.
Rhymes fact. Beta.
Alright, we need to get a space weed to that pirate base. Looks like I might not be doing the Brennan's Triumph jump gate tonight. Because I'm at the 4-hour mark, which means I'm going to have to leave it till Wednesday. Uh-oh. Okay. Not following me. Good, good.
Laser tower.
Yeah, that's clearly what I was trying to know.
Tower. High docking granted. Autopilot activated. Successfully docked.
Hello, matey. Welcome aboard this pirate station.
Docking computer not in. Connection to local trading network established. Space
5,800 credits. Not sure what that does exactly. But I'm gonna say thank you for coming and watching today. Kind of got further than I thought we did, and yet not as far as I thought we were gonna get, which is a weird combination to say the least. And I'm glad that you found it entertaining. There were certainly some funny bits if it wasn't the janky graphics with people. Certainly some of the stuff that went down today. But yeah, this is X2 the Threat, and I'll be doing the next sort of episode thing on Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know what else I can really say other than thank you and keep being awesome. I also hope you all had a good weekend. I'll be around in the Thames Den Discord. I'm also going to get something to eat. So, yeah, you can tell me how your weekend was there. I'll see you there. Take care and see you on Wednesday.